And then, yeah, see, there's 2 chairs just for us, and now we sit down.
Oh, wow.
And look, these people are already waiting for us to talk.
Oh, wow, how convenient. Hi, people.
Hello, people. Hello, this is a Carry Handle Minute. Have they ever been a minute?
I don't know.
I don't think they've ever been a minute. So,
And we also have a fire behind us, too.
There's actually a fire. So this is a bit of a fireside chat. I don't know how the audio is going to sound.
I don't know.
It's going to be really interesting. So we have a fire and we have a Kevin. That's, I think, the biggest dub here. So Kevin and I have spent the weekend.
We have.
Doing.
Testing.
Productivity.
Lots of testing.
Lots of testing. So what were we testing and why was it compelling?
Well, you see the 7-inch AR-22. Wait a minute, that's the wrong gun. Give me the right gun. Give me the right gun.
Here you go.
Ah, Jesus Christ. So we were actually testing. Well,
magazine doesn't come out.
Okay. We were actually safety third, guys.
Yes.
We're actually testing the FPC here.
The FPC 22.
Yeah, FPC 22 by Smith and
Wesson.
Thank you. And it ran great. It ran so well. It ran like a.
So for reference, this is our first foray into any formal review. So this is not a review, by the way. If you were curious, we're not reviewing this.
This is casual as casual.
This is as casual. Oh, I was gonna say fireside chat. Fuck. That's why it's thematically a little confusing. Either way, we tried to make it as scientific as possible, and so this is our first foray into any. I've already said that.
Not 3 9-shot groups.
Yeah, so 12. We did 3 9-shot groups. Obviously, 3 3-shot groups in there. Obviously, heavily influenced by 9 Harp reviews. But
I may have or may have not dirtied the confirmation target, so we had to do it again.
Yeah, we were on 2 targets.
Allegedly.
All right, so
allegedly on 2 targets.
This is like we get there, so we could just lay it out. So basically, Kevin and I knew what we were gonna do is I was gonna get this gun from Smith and Wesson, and we were going to write about it and review it. 22s for a lot of people, I feel like aren't very attractive. They're not as sexy and not as interesting, but I think it has newfound relevance, at least in our use case.
It has. This gun specifically has piqued my interest in 22s.
Yeah.
Again, I do have a GSG MP5, which is cool, but it kind of does 22 stuff. It kind of chugs along. Sometimes it doesn't chug. It just does typical what you'd expect out of a 22. I don't take it seriously. Now this, I could potentially take seriously. 3 20-round nads. We fired almost 1,000 rounds, if not.
So we would have fired.
And
more than that.
It didn't stop at all. It only had, I think, one actual malfunction?
It had 2 stoppages. 2. One was, I don't know what to attribute it to. I think it was Ozark something or other. It was old ammo. But it was, I just tested it and it works. So I don't know what to attribute. Now, I didn't shoot any more of that ammo out of this gun, so that's kind of on me for not testing that. But we did shoot 10 different kinds of ammo out of this.
Yep.
We shot an unholy amount of Remington. Actually, we shot a whole pack of 550. So 550 rounds of Golden Bullet through this.
Yep.
Almost an entire pack of Monarch. It's another 500 round pack. And then really quickly, as an aside, I think I've heard this before, but I am convinced there's a quality difference in the Remington Golden Bullet trays versus the boxes.
And unfortunately, we learned that near the end of the testing day.
Well, so the gun didn't have a problem with Remington Golden Bullet. Not a single round did not go off, cycle, and extract and eject.
What?
However,
wasn't there one failure to? Was it extract or failure to fire?
It was a failure to feed.
Failure to feed. That's right.
So we had a failure to feed.
Please don't do that.
However, what?
Please don't dome me on.
What was I gonna say?
We were talking about the failure to feed.
So what it looked like, I don't. Depending on your experience with 22s, 22s are rimmed. It's a rimmed case. It's not rimless. So it's more sensitive to how you stack the rounds. Ideally, you want the rims to be staggered. So one's here, and then the next one's here. So if you have one here and then they start interlocking, it can create feed problems. However, I don't think that's what happened. I think these magazines just want the rounds to be seated rearward more positively.
Oh, so they're more sensitive to, like, you put it and then you give it a little tap just to get
Yeah,
it.
how they're stacking is tricky. So that is now, with that being said, I mean, I only had that happen once, but it was a consistent problem in that magazine where I took it out, I stripped it, made sure everything was out of the gun. I, do what you got to do, put the magazine back in, and it's the same problem. And the rounds were presenting the same. There were nosediving inside of the magazine. But once I seated everything,
I noticed that too when I was loading it, but I wasn't really thinking about the testing.
Yeah.
But I will say, these mags are a bitch.
they're very bad.
To load.
They're very bad to
These
load.
little nubbies, I guess they're supposed to be for like an easy
Just
loader.
speed loader.
A speed loader. So
I think it's just a magazine loader. I think speed is a generous description.
normally I don't ask people to purchase other things other than the gun.
Yeah.
But I would invest or look into that loader because
Well, it comes with the gun.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's just
Why
a
didn't we
sleeve.
use it?
Oh, because I'm not. I forgot. And I thought it'd be fun. I didn't think these little.
Okay, see,
I didn't think these little nubs were going to be a problem.
disregard that last comment because I guess it comes with the gun.
Comes in the
And
gun. I just
Bryce
didn't bring it.
forgot. So he just wanted to kill our thumbs.
I
with
didn't
these
think it was
numbs.
going to be that bad. Now, to be fair, just to show my ignorance, I just automatically assumed 22s are 10 rounds. And I'm like, oh yeah, these are 10 rounds. They're going to be like loading all day long. And I'm loading this magazine and I'm like,
10, 11,
weird.
12. Wait,
Keeps going.
13, 14. Wait, what? 20? Wow.
whoa. So
And they feed perfectly from 20 because I know
when
sometimes
they stack.
when they stack, sometimes 22s when you load a full mag,
Yeah.
they get a little 8C. Well, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can attribute it to magazine springs or just followers or.
Yeah. I will say,
And the springs on these actually are really.
yeah, they have balls behind them. They're
Yeah.
quite nice. We're trying to take 22s more seriously in terms of just because they're not sexy and they're not necessarily the most compelling thing, I guess, to a lot of people. We were talking to somebody we're going to have on the show, and the biggest point of contention for 22s is people don't take them seriously in terms of what they are. And I think what they are is the most capable civilian caliber.
I believe you're right because think about it. If we're on a property like such as this,
Yeah.
and all we need is pest control, bipedal control, maybe 22's gonna do it.
Right.
I mean, people say it bounces around the body. Total bullshit. Doesn't do that. Look at ballistics. Look at autopsies. You'll see that is a what's the thing? The Mandela effect and the mental fallacy.
Well, it's not. I mean, I think that gets perpetuated a lot by movies because you hear like
Yeah.
assassins in movies be like, it bounces around the head.
Yeah.
And it's like,
So the
Yes.
point is, 22 will probably do the job for 80% of the things you're going to have to engage on a homestead type property or even a big property such as this.
well, I also think there's a lot to be said in terms of. I know I complain about this in something else I'm doing, but ammunition availability.
Oh God, yes.
Ammunition availability. It's
In
just
cheapness.
Oh my God, it's just cheap. There's no matter what political climate you're in, it's pretty. You could pretty reliably get 22.
We
now
got like almost 2,500 rounds for under 300.
Yeah, it was like 2 something.
Yeah.
And that was us buying duplicates because we're idiots and too excited.
We bought we bought some birdshot too.
We bought rat shot.
We didn't realize
We didn't buy any federal. Well, that's not true. We did buy federal, but we bought fucking federal rat shot because we're in academy at 10 o'clock at night. And we're like,
the boxes
fuck.
look the same.
They all look
Academy,
the same, I know.
change your boxes.
well, it's not academy. It's fucking federal.
Oh, whoops. Yeah. Oh, I dropped the bag.
So,
Oopsie.
we brought this thing here. I'll show you.
Oh, thanks.
We brought this out to test to see, just in case, because I wanted control groups in terms of the information that we were getting. One thing I know Kevin's gonna probably bring up is the Winchester.
Oh yeah, the
That he
varmint.
loves.
The Winchester varmint is actually really solid and good grouping.
And so the best, maybe not the best, but One of the best and the absolute worst ammo was Winchester, which
Oh, the Super X, the shotgun round. Yeah, shotgun.
yeah. So it
We say that because it basically patterned like a shotgun.
yeah.
There's no other way for me to put that.
Yeah, at 50 yards.
At 50 yards. So all the other ones had nice little trackable groupings.
Yeah.
Winchester Super was like blah.
Yep.
But in my GSG,
Mhm.
it was spicy enough to run my GSG. So
My biggest problem, just like Remington Golden Bullet, I mean, Remington Golden Bullet, if you have a bolt action, all you need to buy is Remington Golden Bullet. If all you're trying to do is hit some cans or something, it's fine. But the power inconsistency was I mean, it was wild. I mean, everybody's had back to back to back. I mean, people have had problems with 22s. They've had problems with Remington Golden Bullet. Like it's a known issue. But when you're shooting 1,000 rounds in one sitting, it's so much more obvious when the gun goes pop 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 blah blah
yeah.
blah, and then like it just barely spits out the case.
Yeah. And you can feel the inconsistencies.
Yeah.
Like you can feel and then you can feel like chug, chug.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels too. And there was one that cycled that felt like a squib. That gun cycles ammo. I'm very surprised at what that
and
cycle.
Bryce trusted me because we're brothers, because I didn't see impact.
Yeah, you did.
And
I was like, I'm gonna trust you.
He really was almost about to, because the
I was
way
gonna
he
need a
felt
cleaning
it,
rod.
it felt like a complete squib. It sounded like a squib.
Yeah, I did.
He wanted to ramrod it, but I'm like, no, I saw the impact. It's at the bottom of and it flew super low too.
Yeah. Well, and that's that more to that point. So when you feel a lot of those inconsistencies in the ammo, where it's like, and your shot groups are like that, it's if you think about hitting a golf ball, putting a little bit of English on it versus just putting it, you can see the like where you end up. Like obviously things are going to land higher than lower. So if it's more power, it's going to be going faster. It's going to hit higher. If it's less powder, it's going to be falling quicker. So it's going to be lower. So you end up with shotgun patterns like this because the ammo is inconsistent.
Yeah.
So inconsistencies, trash. It's like what IT like trash in, trash out.
Trash in, trash out. Yeah.
So trash in, trash out.
Now I will say at 100 yards, because we had to zero this thing for 100, dead on.
Yeah, I don't know why we did that, to be honest. We zeroed at 100 and then I shot all day at 50.
Yep.
I don't know why I did that. I don't know in my mind. So originally we were gonna go, and I kind of kicked myself.
Well,
for
I
not
think
doing
it's the
groups.
RSO guy was he's trying to help us out because he's like, are you zeroing? Putting it at 100. And we're like, okay,
Yeah.
but we're not really zeroing for rifles.
I didn't think about it until
Yeah.
after. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm just trying to, and I'm not even really, I was just trying to get on paper, just trying to group. So,
But it's dead on. And
Also-
inconsistent.
yeah. I don't think that's straight blowback.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure
No
it's
way.
not.
There's
'cause
no way.
It looks like I haven't gotten into the gun, so technically I'm pretty sure I can't take this apart. So
Yeah.
if you're not aware, and you probably are, you may or may not be, I got this from Smith & Wesson. I didn't pay for this. This is not a paid deal. I have to send it back, but
Oh.
or I
Allegedly.
might buy it. My wife wants me to buy it, so
He
I might
allegedly
do that.
has to send it back.
But so I have no skin in this game past the ammunition that we purchased. I mean, so actually, we have about $300 into this of our personal stuff, and then obviously it's got shit of mine on it. But that was more for pictures, if I'm being 100% honest. It looks kind of sick, but I also think the biggest thing, and I think like obviously it's in the name and people know, but the folding feature on this gun is super compelling. Now, really quickly, if you shoot this gun a lot, be aware, I know this is a really stupid comment, but your chamber is fucking filthy and it's exposed. So when you throw this in a bag,
It's gonna dirty up whatever it touches.
if your wife has anything to do with anything you touch when you come home, just be aware you should wipe that down. Just as like husband to husband. Wipe that down and you won't get...
Get a small rag and just do it a little quick.
There's a lot of carbon and stuff, and it's a pain in the ass. I already got fucked, so just
Yeah.
fair warning. But yeah, I mean the folding feature on this is really compelling. I play with a lot
Honestly,
of
the selling point.
yeah.
I mean,
the folding pocket
That
or
and the
folding-
reliability
yeah.
of it.
folding pistol carbine.
It was a lot more reliable than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
we couldn't get it to stop aside from those two.
No, I mean
even those were, one was ammo related, it was old, and one was magazine used. I mean,
yeah, I would say after, just stacking pretty much ameliorated any real feeding issues that we had. I mean, that was still an issue.
It was.
And that's something still to know.
If I bought one of these brand new tomorrow, put it down.
So we're burying the lead though. 22s people are like, oh, it's cheap.
Oh, yeah.
It's not cheap. These retail for $5 something.
$4.99.
So out the door,
somewhere around there.
You're probably, and we're in Florida, so we say that a lot apparently. But out the door, you're probably about 6 in. Yeah. I mean, after tax, and unless you live in Florida with the tax-free stuff, or tax-free holiday, but even in my mind, it's a hard swing. It's a hard swing.
I'd pay 4.
I pay 4. I pay 4 for this.
Like, if it was on sale or something, I wouldn't pay 4.
This is a for sure buy it immediately on sale. This is a really interesting, compelling. Now, with that being said, it's very accurate. It's very reliable so far, because you can only say how reliable it is up to the point that you've shot it.
Right.
So, I mean, obviously we have under 1,500 rounds through this.
Yeah.
Actually, we might have about 50.
It
was less than 2,000. I know that. It was less than 2,000.
I think we're kissing it.
Yeah, we might be there. But so in terms of a long-term test, this isn't over. Obviously, we're not done shooting it. We're not done reviewing it. But as an initial thought, I think it's a little expensive, but I think it's really interesting. I think the capability that you get out of it. I mean, the biggest driving factor for that price thought, though, I guess if we could flesh this out.
Yeah.
We were comparing it to their own lineup.
Yeah.
Right, so we're comparing it to a 1522. What makes those so attractive?
AR style.
AR style. They have last round bolt hold open. They do the thing. They have ping pong, they have integrally suppressed uppers. There's an incredible aftermarket for it. So what would make somebody want this over that? I think it's because it's dedicated. This is a 22.
Yeah.
I mean, 1522 is really interesting, but it's just a 22 shaped AR-15. This, it seems more purpose built. I mean, even it's really interesting. What seems to be, it's not actually. I don't think it's not technically a lock breach. I don't think, but it almost appears that part of the disc connector is actually what's holding it locked, which is interesting. Very interesting.
For me, the selling point is I can fold it up, put it in the backpack, go hiking, and have something.
It's complete ambi. You can swap the magazine release. Now, one thing that was kind of a pain in the ass, and that's maybe just for me, but I don't think the camera's not centered still. It's irritating me.
Oh, jeez.
But the charging handle doesn't stay locked at all. It does this thing the whole time. It's supposed to be non-reciprocating, so it's supposed to lock forward, and it just uses. It kind of looks like it's just nylon, and it's just kind of like a spring nylon piece, so it's all one. It just kind of jostles around when you're shooting, so I mean, just kind of annoying. But past that, I mean, it's M-LOK. Now, one thing, the M-LOK on the bottom of the rail, if you have any of those Kinetic Development Group QD M-LOK 1913 sections, they won't work on the bottom, but they will work on the sides. It's because of how they affix the rail. It's very Kel-Tec in that it has a shitload of screws on the front end of the gun. Nice. So they're bolted together. So where they've lined those up is the M-LOK slot. So there's no pass through. So it's like a hard barrier. So you can put like vertical grips and stuff. But
is that why you have the?
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more tricky. Also, if you're wondering what that's just an Arca rail. I'm just lazy. It's just easier to plop this in when I'm doing stuff. Which I totally forgot to do when we were there. But
well, now we used a bag, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So I mean, also it's threaded half by 28, or no, 5/8. It's threaded. It's threaded for the. It's just this is a standard A2 bird cage. I think 5/8 is 308. I'm having a hard time. I think it's half by 28. Whatever. No, that's 9mm. It's early. It's in the morning. Okay, leave me alone. So it's threaded. It takes A2. It takes 5.56 shit. So, and can be suppressed. I would say I'm really impressed. We took this out of the box. I didn't do anything. I didn't clean it. I just started shooting it.
Yep. No lube or nothing. Just go.
So, in terms of guns, I mean, in terms of what I think of this so far, for what it is, which is to say, I think a pretty serious 22 in terms of I feel pretty confident with it so far. Confidence has not been shaken. It's really easy to say that when you've only shot like 1,200 rounds. So. It's like, I love this thing. I've only shot it like a couple times.
That's like less than a break-in period for a 22. It's like,
I know.
Wow, I really love it. And then we get to that 1,200th and one round, and it's like,
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, real quick, one thing.
I think it would have failed a lot more if the quality was less. It would have failed a lot more out there.
I think there's a saying, or there was a saying with red dots, is if it lasts 500 rounds, it'll last 10,000. So it's like, you kind of hope, because, I mean, people like you and I probably, or you and I mean, we don't get to go to the range all that often, but...
Well, I mean, in 1,500 rounds in one range session, for a 22, that's like, that's dedication.
Yeah.
Because most people are going out there with like a value pack of like 200, and they're doing like maybe a quarter of that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be out there all day just plinking, loading mags and plinking away.
Yeah.
So I feel like we definitely did at least like 2 or 3 range trips worth of ammo in one day.
I want to hasten from comparing ourselves to other people, but what I would say is that I think that people want high round counts and they don't want to pay for that, and then when they have to, really you're kind of hoping and praying shit works, because people just can't afford to go out and fucking do that.
It was very logistically and mentally taxing.
That's a lot of work
to get out there and to do the testing.
In terms of, we're definitely going to be switching it up a little bit, but it was really interesting it's very weird. We're here for work. It's kind of strange.
And when you're there to review and test something, it's a complete different mentality than, I'm just going to plink around.
Yeah.
Because if you do that mentality on accident, you end up
making me very upset.
Making Bryce a little upset by dirtying up a target that we just got done testing on. Oops. But it turned out well, because we had to do another batch of tests.
Had to do it anyway.
Which,
Yeah. Yeah, and to be fair, you know me, more points of data the better. So I like it with that Winchester when we print. I've already said that, but when we were printing it, it was just so bad. I was like,
the varmint was good.
The varmint was good. That's interesting. Yeah. The Super X was great, but it was just that. I don't know.
Shotgun.
Well, when you see results like that in such stark contrast, because at the end of the day, really quickly, I'll talk you through, why is there a red dot on here when I'm accuracy testing at 50 yards?
Tested.
I wanted probably magnification if I was testing the mechanical accuracy of the gun. I would have probably ransom rest it. So what is this accuracy testing? What is it? Well, it's showing how easily I can interface with the gun. And maybe you can identify that on some level with being a mildly competent shooter, which I think I'm at least mildly competent. So I'm using it as a comparative measure, and because I am the baseline and the only thing that we were testing, it was incumbent upon me to test as many times as possible. And when you end up with a group like this fucking big at 50 yards, you're like, that's weird, because again, in stark contrast, we have groups like this right next to it.
Yep.
So when that happens, it's like, okay, well, yeah, there's a lot of human variables when you start introducing other shooters or anything like that. So originally we were going to shift back and forth. Probably not a great idea. I don't know. I think what we'll have to do is the next one you should just shoot. And then we'll just alternate. Like one day or one outing, I review it, so we focus on my opinions. And then the next outing, that's what we'll do. Because I think that's the only way. Like, if you're in charge, you're going to be thinking, you're going to be presenting the information differently, because you're going to be seeing it differently. You're taking a lot of cues from me when we go to the range, which is fine. That's great. I love that. Somebody has to have the captain's hat. But I really would like you to be in charge next time and get more of a controlling opinion, because, you're going to have a completely different thought than I am.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, you
Net's-
played with it.
Well, yeah. So Net's out, and I'll just shoot it primarily.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
And then that way, I'm able to, like, when you say, "Oh, it's soft," or I can, like, I am taking cues from you, and I did shoot it a little bit, not nearly as much as you did, but I did shoot it a little bit. I did feel some of the. I mean, I like the trigger.
That was surprising. I mean, we're used to really bad triggers. And
Yeah. I mean, it's like
MP5.
heavy, but it's not so heavy that it's like disgusting.
yeah.
I mean, it was just clicking along, to be honest. Like when I mean, the minute, help me out here. The minimal amount that I shot.
the limited amount.
The limited amount. Thank you. I enjoyed it. I mean, it was just like clicking a mouse. You know, it was just, it's nice and heavy, so you don't.
Relatively speaking.
Relatively, yeah. And the red dot. I'm not a super fan of red dots, but I think on this particular setup, it does completely make
I don't
sense.
know what else you would do. So
I know that's
the
what I'm saying,
rail
like, I'm-
is so far forward. I mean, it's not like on. Obviously, Brent brought the worst example for an AR here, but pretend this carry handle
No,
isn't
no, it
here.
almost looks like a proprietary.
So pretend this isn't here, but I mean, with regular ARs or regular rifles, I mean, you could put this optic right up to your eye if you. I don't know why you fucking would, but you could if you wanted to. This, you're kind of stuck with like a scout kind of forward bias,
Yeah.
which isn't a problem, but it does limit potentially the kind of iron sights you might be able to use. So that's a bullpup.
Yeah. It's the actions behind.
Yeah, that's a bullpup. So that's kind of interesting. A bullpup rifle.
Wow.
I just thought about that. I own a bull. Or I don't own a bullpup. I have a bullpup right now.
Yeah.
I might buy a bullpup, I guess. It depends on if it keeps working.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like on this gun particularly, you kind of have to. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
You do have to have a red dot.
Well, and just look how low you have. Or high. I mean, your face is on the rail, so there's no drop like on traditional stocks. People
Right.
bitch and moan about the drops, but that's so you can get to the irons. Like
Like even if I don't move my head and pull it up to me, it's still. Nope.
yeah, it's even that red dot mount. That's a lower 1/3. It's too low. I think it needs like a 193 or something for it to be comfortable for me to actually get on the
to
gun.
not have your cheek.
Yeah, you got to ride really high up on it. But what's really nice about it being nylon is it doesn't burn me in the hot sun.
No.
That's now downside. It is black, but the nylon soaks up the heat a little bit better, and it's not like
No.
metal.
I had no. Yeah. No. And the. Ew. In the ejection is perfect if you are behind the gun. If you're to the side of the gun
With glasses on.
with glasses on, be a little careful because you might get a little kiss.
Yeah, I guess he got a case stuck on the inside of his glass.
Yeah.
So if you see his eye, it's just, yeah. Oops.
Didn't stop me from filming,
No, it did not.
but it did make me pause.
It did give pause.
It did give pause.
Well, Kevin, let's wrap this up. What are we thinking? Do we like what we have so far?
I like it. I'd buy one.
You'd buy one.
Not for 600, but I'd buy one.
I don't know yet. I don't know. I like it. I do like it. It's very interesting.
I would maybe even trade in my GSG to get one.
Well, if I end up keeping that, you just have that if Hannah doesn't want it. But I mean,
If she's going to want it.
she's gonna want it.
What?
Okay, we'll have to get
If-
another
if
one then.
Hannah doesn't want it. She's
So
obviously going to.
I've been playing around with AR7s a lot. Just they come through my job all the time, and short of filling this with foam, it's a very compelling alternative. So that's where I'm at with it. It's interesting.
Yeah, similar idea. All right.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been a Fireside not chat. This
Something.
This has been a longer. It's not a carry handle minute, or this has been a carry handle 17 minutes,
Yay.
however long. Thanks for tuning in.
All right. I'm going to go pee on the fire now.
No,